Welcome guys, my name is KD, also known as the Crypto Hustler, and this is going to be our second part to our challenge of flipping £2,000 into 100,000. We started this challenge last week. I did decide to use Coinbase just because it's easier for most people. Like I say, Coinbase has a limited option on coins, so we've decided to go with 5 coins that we chose last week. So the coins are Algorand, Decentraland, Engine Coin, Filecoin and Scale. We made some purchases last week. We put in £200. We divided it over 5 coins, so £40 per coin. So we put £40 in Algorand, £40 in Decentraland, £40 in Engine, £40 in File and £40 in Scale. At the end of the purchases, Coinbase did take out some fees and we were left with, I think, about 180 something quid, roughly about 6% down from our £200. Obviously the market has had some changes since then and prices have moved up and down, so we are going to look back in and see where we stand. As you can see, currently my Coinbase balance is £183.60. We'll just call it £184 just to round things off, which is roughly about 8% down from the £200 that I've invested. Now 8% is not a huge amount. I know in stocks 8% can sound like a lot. In crypto it's just an everyday thing. You know, like I say, it's not really 8% because we lost 6% on fees, so we're down about 2% on what we had last week. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to put in another £100, and the £100 is going to be divided over 5 coins again, so it will be £20 in each coin. So £20 on Algo, £20 on Mana, £20 Engine, £20 Fill and £20 Scale. So in total we should have spent £300. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly go into the charts and have a look at where we stand and what's changed since last week. So first of all, if we look at Algorand, so Algorand, we purchased £40 worth of Algorand. Currently the balance is sitting at £35.93. We'll just call it £36 to make things easy. So £36 from £40, £36 is a drop of £4, so it's roughly about 10%. So you can say on Algorand we've lost 10%. Let's have a look at the next one, Decentraland. Again, Decentraland is sitting at 36.37, so we can roughly say £36 again, which is again a 10% drop. Engine Coin is at £36.16, which is again, we'll just call it 36 quid. So again, we're at a 10% loss. Filecoin is at 36.20, so again it is 36 quid, so about 10%. Scale Coin, however, it's only down to £38.20, so we've lost about 5%. But what I'm going to say, so I mean 4 out of 5 is 10% down, so we'll just sort of call it 10%. So we're roughly about 10% down on our portfolio. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and buy the new coins, well, buy the coins again. So we're going to buy a new batch, which is going to be £20 on each coin, which should put our investment up to £300. So I'm just going to quickly fast forward. Now that we've made our purchases, you can see we've invested £300. From our £300, we have a balance of £274.98. So we'll just call it roughly as 275 quid. We're down about 8% overall. 8% overall isn't too bad, considering, you know, a 6% plus goes on fees. So we're about 2% down. Again, like I say, I'm well on target for what I'm trying to achieve. Like I say, by the end of this journey, you know, we are going to make, you know, close enough to 100 grand. I'm hoping we're going to exceed that by a huge amount. Even if we don't, like I say, we've got a plan for if we don't make the target. You know, we're going to donate to charity. Hopefully, even if it does come to donating, you know, like I say, it is going to be a significant amount. For the time being, like I say, I'm not too bothered about the prices, and I'm not bothered, you know, I mean, it has dropped 8%. 8% is not a huge amount, especially in crypto. You know, in crypto, you can have a day, you know, where you lose 30-40% overnight. I mean, it's just something that happens in crypto, and it's nothing to panic about. If you're new to crypto, it can be quite scary to see your balances drop. Again, it's just a part of the trade. You know, in crypto, that's why they say it's highly volatile. We do have some wild swings, ups and downs. Again, like I say, it's just another day in crypto. It's nothing to be put off by. And you know, if you do get put off by these small drops, I would not recommend you being in the crypto space. The crypto space is highly volatile, and there's always going to be ups and downs, and you are going to get some wild swings where you might see, you know, a 20% drop in a day, but then you'll have days, you know, where your balance is doubled in a day. Again, like I say, you know, you can't predict it, so it's one of those. You know, I don't try and predict it. I don't care what the price is doing today or what's going to happen tomorrow. I'm in it for the long run. What I normally do is just try and pick a good entry point. A good entry point makes all the difference in the world of crypto. And you don't have to get the bottom. You know, most people are not going to be able to catch the bottom. You know, it's always going to be somewhere in between. But as long as you catch a decent low, that's what really counts. You know, if you catch it low enough, you're always going to make a significant profit.